Hello! How you guys doing today? I like the fact that this just stays over now. I don't even need hair gel anymore. It's a fantastical thing. I am doing... Let's use the word phenomenal? Phenomenal? That's the word we'll use. Whether or not I'm using that sarcastically or realistically, I'm still not sure. So you may have noticed that they just said first day of the rest of my life, something like that. I forget what my grammar was. I've had a really bad week. If you watched any of my last two videos, obviously I was in the hospital for one night for broken nose, split lip, which is almost healed all the way. Nose is still a little messed up, but at least it looks alright cosmetically, because I am so vain. And what's today? Yesterday, I got fired from my job, which is like shitty, but I hated the job. I'm sort of glad I'm not in it anymore, and I have a second job. Life tip, always have two jobs. Second life tip, at least try not to hate those jobs. Ugh. Now what that means, but I do make enough money from my part-time job to pay all my bills and eat food. The only real downside is I don't have like spend around money, so I can't like do anything that is remotely fun. The upside, which is a much more important side, like I said, I did hate that job. I feel super great to be out of it, all the stress from it, all the assholes I had to work with. Well, let me preface that, only like 2 or 3 people there were assholes. The rest of the people were awesome, great people. Now I can spend that 40 hours a week that I was wasting at this job on the things that I actually love doing, and I think that this is going to help me out for my stress level a lot. Not being able to do the video stuff or the programming has really been messing with my psyche lately, because I love this. Like, doing this is like what makes everything awesome and fun. And the best part, it's free! Free to do. Besides the time I have to spend doing it. And time's money, right? We've walked into a conundrum! I'm sorry I yelled at you. You didn't deserve that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't wash my hands. You should go wash your face now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway, I've had quite a shitty week, but I think in the long run it's actually going to be good. No, fuck that. In the long run, I know it's going to be good. I'm super excited to dive heavy into the things that I love to do, and I've been saying for the longest time to myself that I want to bet on myself. I want to believe in myself. I want to do these things that I love to do and that I want to do, and I want to be good at them. I want to get great at them. I want to master them. And I was always so afraid that if I gave up my main job, I wouldn't be making enough money to live comfortably. And to an extent, that's sort of true. I do think, however, that living comfortably is overrated when it comes to living happily. And I think I'm going to live more happy now. So one more thing before we get to the regularly scheduled stuff. Let's talk about the regularly scheduled stuff. I mentioned this in a video a little while ago, maybe like 2 weeks ago. I'm experimenting with a lot of stuff so I could kind of get the channel down to exactly what I thought my style would be. And I said I was like 80% there. I think now I'm like 98, 99% there. When you make a YouTube video or a YouTube channel, you should do, and you hear this advice from like every big YouTuber, is make the things that you like to watch. My favorite YouTube channels are Casey Neistat, Girlfriend vs. Boyfriend, Jesse and Gina, Grace Helbig, who I think is hands down the funniest person in the world. Yeah, hands down. Hands up, hands down. She's hilarious. In fact, Grace Helbig is the reason I ever started like really getting into YouTube. She's so freaking funny. And she does content that's more like sit in front of the camera and talk to you. Sort of mentally opposed to doing that because I don't like the idea of just sitting in front of a camera. Like right now, I just have to do this on video one to be informative, but I don't want to sit here every vlog and just talk to you for like 9 minutes. No matter how good overcast clouds light my face up. I love overcast days, by the way. But I did like some of those old videos that I used to do that were in front of the camera being goofy, funny, quirky, whatever. But I also really like the advice videos that I was doing for a while. Other favorite channels probably like Nikki Limo, who kind of does like a mesh of the sit in front of the camera things and vlog style. However, they're like mesh per video. Like one video will be a vlog, one video will be her being quirky. I say that with love and respect. You're awesome, Nikki. So I was struggling for the longest time to find a way to mix these all together and to make it something that is true to me, is something that I know I'll love to do, is also coherent enough to be a video format. So what I had mentioned is sandwich videos. That sounds stupid. I gotta come up with a better name. Sort of like today's video where I'm sitting here talking to you. I am going to have every day a video. And now I have all this free time, so I have no excuse, right? I don't know how to stop this. A video will be about 3 or 4 minutes of a vlog. Each video will be a daily vlog. Something I did that day. In the middle of that vlog, so about 3 minutes of vlog, 3 minutes of content, 3 minutes of vlog. So you have an entire vlog, and then in the middle, you have about 3 minutes or 4 minutes of some sort of segment, where it's more like me sitting down talking to you guys for a little bit. It might not always be 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes. It'll, mold here and there. So this is what the schedule's gonna be. Today, Sunday. Probably gonna call it something like Lazy Sundays or Sleepin' Sundays. Alliteration is very important. Mondays are gonna be Motivational Mondays because it's cliche and I have to. Plus this gives me an excuse to do an advice video. Tuesdays is gonna be Tech Tuesdays. Again, alliteration's amazing. I mentioned this last week or the week before, but it's gonna be talking technically about things, not necessarily programming, maybe YouTube stuff, how I film my videos, how I edit, almost like not a how-to type video, but like I'm showing you how I do things. Wednesday is going to be Wisdom Wednesdays, so another advice video. I'm going to have an advice video Mondays and Wednesdays. Mondays, motivational advice, Wednesday is wisdom advice, so more like life advice. Thursdays, I have not thought of a cool alliteration name for, but Thursdays I want to be sort of a mesh up between a Q&A and a commenting on your comment type video. So if you have comments, questions, or you just want to say something funny, I'll take some of them that I really like from the comments from these videos, from my Twitter, from any of that place, and I'll put them in the video and respond to them. Almost like a reaction to your comments. I wish I could come up with, if you guys can think of an alliteration for Thursday that has to do with commenting on your stuff or reacting to your stuff. The only thing I could sort of come up with was talk back Thursdays, but it doesn't roll off the tongue right. So if you guys can think of anything, let me know. Also, let me know about Sunday. Sleep-in Sunday, sporadic Sunday, sexy Sunday, sexy Sunday. Huh. We'll figure this out. Friday's gonna be Free Ball Friday. Free Ball Friday is gonna be more sketch comedy driven. Something along the lines of, originally I was gonna call it Freaky Friday, because Fridays will probably be the days where I do a lot more stuff with King, the second character. Or really just any sort of like funny, something that I think's funny. Maybe Funny Friday. I like Free Ball Friday. Free Ball Friday is too fun to say. It's gonna be Free Ball Friday. Storytime Saturdays. Saturdays will be for story times. So that's what the schedule's gonna be. I hope you guys like it. But I want your feedback. And don't forget, like, if you want to be shouted out on a Thursday, throw something cool, funny down, or it doesn't have to be funny, but just anything. And I'll try to shout out the really cool ones on Thursday and react to them. Doing them in a video style where I'm responding to them on screen would be cooler and a little bit better. Like I said, 98% there. I would appreciate your help with the other 2%. As always, it doesn't have to make sense. I wish this was a more interesting video, but I'm sorry. Unless you like the technical stuff, this was a cool video for you, maybe. I don't know. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. By the way, my subscriber count's been popping a little bit. I'm at like, what, 215 now? Oh, yeah. I'm trying to get to more. I'm just going to be honest. I'm trying to get to more. That amount. Oh, that's another thing. I don't feel like vlogs are as shareable, so having content inside them that's more funny or more shareable content is cool. You know what I mean? Because I feel like you're not going to share a vlog to a friend unless I did something really freaking cool in that vlog. Whereas you would share something that had good advice in it, or you'd share something that had really funny jokes in it. So I want to mix it up. I want to make it a little cool. Hybrid vlogs. Ooh, I gotta come up with a cool name for them. Videos. That's it. I'm taking that one. Doesn't that make sense, guys? I'll see you tomorrow. Woo!